Hello there, everyone. Good evening.
Hello, good
Good evening, teacher.
evening. Good evening, teacher.
Everything okay? Everything fine?
Everything fine.
Okay, I'm glad to know that. Just give me a second so I can change right now. Solo me voy a mover de donde estoy ahorita. Denme un segundo. Okay, everyone, I'm back. I was just changing from place right now, so I can open the camera. Okay, cool. So let's begin then with today's session. It's a pleasure to be back on one more day. Thank you, Rafael. Thank you, Catherine, Germán, and Francisco. Let me share my screen so we can begin. I'm sorry, this is very slow today. Okay, here we are. Okay, so my screen is loading right now. Okay, so let's begin by checking this information, okay? Today we practice information about in, on, and at related to location or place, okay? So for example, in number 1, Allison, can you help me with the information for in, please? Okay, Allison, no. Anna, can you help me?
General is prayer. English country. London City. Esa no la veo bien, teacher.
Chinatown?
Chinatown.
Neighborhood?
Naples.
Okay.
Sorry, no lo veo bien.
Don't worry. Thank you, Anna. Okay, Brenda, can you help me with the information for on, please?
More specific.
on Smile. Oxford Street, the Corner Avenue.
Okay, excellent. And let me see. Eduardo, can you help me with at please?
Very specific. At is smiles. Tengo que decir el número
One by one.
corrido.
It is an address, so 734.
Okay. 734 Oxford Street. Address. The store specific location.
Okay, excellent. So again, we say that in general, on, not specific, and at, very specific. Okay?
Una pregunta,
Ajá.
¿qué significa the corner?
The corner. For example, let me see. If you have one street, for example, this is a street, okay? A street. So if you have another street to this side, okay? So this is the corner, because as you can see, it's a corner. So this is the corner.
Como una esquina.
Exactly.
Y Oxford Street,
Oxford is the name. For example, you can say, let me see the name of a street here. Oh my God. Okay, like when you say Avenida Olímpica, for example, that is the name of the street. So in this case, Oxford Street is the name. For example, like this one, this is Oxford Street. One example, this street. And this one can be Avenida Olímpica, for example. So this is Avenida Olímpica and this is Oxford Street. So they are streets.
eso no me quedó tan claro.
Okay, for example, I'm going to erase this one. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm going to draw this one here. No, not this one. It doesn't look okay. Give me a second. Okay, something like this. So you have one street and you have avenues, okay? So for example, normally the ones that go in this direction are the ones that we consider avenues. In El Salvador, we have, for example, Avenida Olímpica, Avenida Los Girasoles. Okay, so those are names for avenues, okay? And
Como las
then,
direcciones.
ajá, exactly. And then on the other side, oops, sorry, we have the ones that go normally on this way, okay, like this, like following the arrows up on this direction. And normally these ones are considered streets. Okay, so in El Salvador, let me see one street that I know. Okay, like Manuel Enrique Araujo, for example, that is a street. So I can say Manuel Enrique Araujo Street. Let me see another one. Rubén
Rosa.
Darío Street. Okay, so that is the name of the street. Okay, so when you
Sí.
say here Oxford, that is the name of the street. Is that better?
O
Yes.
sea que es como el nombre de las calles.
Exactly. Oxford is just the name. So you can say Manuel Enrique Araujo, Olímpica, Rubén Darío, Los Girasoles. It's just the name.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Perfect. Let's continue then. Okay. Now, let's be more specific with the information for in, okay? So, how else can you use in? Karen? Can you read it, please?
In closed place.
Okay. Places, very good. And can you help me with the examples, please, Lily?
In the office.
Continue.
In the house. In the room.
Okay. So when we say enclosed, we mean like this, okay? So this is the space and you are here. So this is enclosed place, okay? So you are like in a square. And you are in the middle of this. So in the office, in the house, in the room, enclosed.
Como un lugar en específico,
Yeah, but it has to be closed.
cerrado.
Como dice,
Como
Exacto.
dentro de.
Exactly. Mhm. Okay, now what about if we use the expression on? Can you help me, Francisco? When do we use on?
On surface, transportation.
Okay, thank you. Can you help me with the examples, please, Jamilet?
On the table, on the bus, on the bed.
Okay, so as you can see, transportation, bus, car, a plane, boat, okay, transportation. Or you can say surfaces. For example, this is one surface, so this could be on, okay, on the surface. For example, my phone is on my hand, on, okay? Is the idea clear for that? Okay, cool. Let's continue. And then we have the other one. What about this one? Can you help me? Let me see. Ariana? At.
at specific place address.
Okay, can you help me with examples, Brian?
At the school, at work, at university.
Okay, so specific places or addresses, okay, specific. Now, let's check some sentences. For example, in this one, what is the structure? Let me see, Germán.
Is subject más verb be plus PP
Preposition of place.
preposition of place plus complement.
Okay, excellent. Can you help me with the sentence number 1, please, Jackie?
I am in the office.
Okay, excellent. Number 2, Karen?
You are in the house.
Okay, and the last one, Michelle?
¿Se me puede repetir, por favor?
The last one.
She is in the room.
Okay, thank you. So let's identify the information here. Okay, so look at this. We have the subject. Okay, then we have the verb. Okay, so in this case, the preposition of place is specifically in. Okay, in this case, the rest is just the complement, just for you to keep it in mind. Okay, let's check the other structure. What about this one? Can you help me with the sentence number 1, please? Let me see. Rosa?
Sería la primera interrogante.
Yes, the sentence.
It is on the table, algo así. No creo
Table.
muy bien. Table.
Okay, thank you very much. Can you help me with number 2, Alison?
It is in the wall.
Okay, oh, sorry, this is on, not in. My mistake.
Oh, lo siento, leí la parte de arriba, pero
Yeah, this should be on the wall, not in. Okay, and the last one, can you help me, Brenda?
It is on the bed.
Okay, excellent. Okay, and what about the last one? Can you help me with number 1, Delmi?
He is at school.
Excellent. Number 2, Brian.
El número 2.
Ujú.
We are at work.
Okay, and the last one, Eduardo.
I am at university.
Okay, excellent. So as you can see, in all of them, we have exactly the same structure. Very good.
What is la pronunciación correcta de university o university?
University.
Okay, thank you.
All right, anytime. Okay, cool. So now let's practice with the information and let's identify which is the correct option in this case, okay? So you will tell me if I need to use in, on, or at. For example, in number 1, we have the room. What do you think is the best option here, Jamilet?
on.
There are many people on the room.
Remember, close space.
Ajá.
No on, close.
Entonces, in.
Okay, thank you, Jamilet. Exactly, the correct answer here is in. What about in the case for number 2, Rosa? What do you think? We have the station.
On.
Okay, remember a specific place. If it is a specific,
Sería at en específico.
excellent, because it's in a specific place. So it is at. What about in the case for the next one? Let me see, Francisco. The concept.
You can see.
At, excellent, is something specific. Okay, what about the number 4, Michelle?
in number 4. Um, it is E.
Not really. We are providing a direction.
On la B.
Excellent. On the left.
Okay.
Very good. What about in the next one, Lily?
In.
Yeah, we can say in the park because they are actually in the place, okay? So we can say in the park. Okay. What about in the other one? Let me see, Karen.
At.
Cup. So it is like if you have this and the milk is cup.
In.
In. Not on. In the cup. Okay, very good. What about the one with the coffee, Jackie? On the coffee? Are you sure? Remember, coffee is something that you drink. So where is it? Where is the sugar? In the coffee. Okay, excellent. Now in this one, let me see. Germán?
Is in.
Not really. We are talking about something specific.
Is at.
At, excellent. Okay, let's continue. Eduardo, what do you think on the next one?
The room. In.
Excellent. Okay, what about the other one, Eduardo?
On.
Technically, they are on the sea, but we don't say on because it's very specific.
Okay. Letter C. At.
Okay, at the sea. And sometimes you can also say in because technically they are in the sea as well. So sometimes you can use in and sometimes at. So both are okay. All right. What about the other one, Delmi?
Sería in.
In the museum. Excellent. Okay. What about the other one, Brian?
Is in.
Okay. Excellent. What about the next one, Brenda?
On.
Actually, this is like salón de belleza. At salón.
In.
That is very specific.
At.
So you say at the hairdresser or at the beauty salon. Okay. What about the next one? Let me see. Ariana?
On.
Okay. But remember that it is a closed place.
In.
In the library. Very good. Okay. What about the other one? Anna?
At.
At the backyard, it could be, but actually in this case, no. Another possibility?
Is in.
In the backyard. Normally, the places in the house we use in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the living room, in the yard, in the garage. Normally, we use in because they are
Yes, sir.
parts of the house.
In es para lugares cerrados, on para lugares abiertos y at para algo en específico.
On is for things that are on top of something, okay? And also when you are talking about open places, you can also say on. But also when you say that something is on top. For example, again, my phone is on my hand, on,
Okay.
okay? Good. And the last one, can you help me with this one, Alison?
At.
Actually, it is like the information that I was mentioning before. When you put
On.
something, it is,
On.
ajá.
Creo que no comprendí, honestamente. Me perdí. Se me cortó un poco. el
So if
internet.
it is not at, Alison, what is the other option?
Yo escuché que dijo on.
Ah, okay, thank you. I didn't listen. Okay, so yeah, it's on the wall. Because actually it's not in the wall, it's not in the wall, and it's not at because it is not a place. It is just a wall. So everything that is a part of the wall is on because it is on the wall, right? Okay, excellent. So now that we practice together, the last ones are going to be for you, okay? So what we are going to do is the following. You are going to practice with your classmates. I'm going to send you to the rooms. Again, remember that when you are in the rooms are for you to speak so you can share with your classmates, okay? So you can discuss and you can identify the correct answers together. And I'm going to repeat that again. Cuando los enviamos a los rooms es para que ustedes puedan platicar con sus compañeros y puedan encontrar las respuestas juntos. Les recuerdo esto siempre porque ya he entrado a grupos donde no están hablando, sino que cada quien está haciendo las actividades solitos. Y esa no es la idea. La idea es que trabajen en grupos para que se puedan ayudar y puedan trabajar de esa forma juntos y encontrar una respuesta juntos. Entonces, de nuevo. Nos vamos a los rooms un ratito. Ahí van a ustedes a buscar las respuestas para las últimas 4 oraciones y luego seguimos con más practice, ¿ok? So let's give me a second so I can prepare the rooms. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to open the rooms for 10 minutes, but if you finish before, you can also let me know. I'm going to send a picture to the WhatsApp group so everybody can have it, okay? Vamos a estar solo 10 minutos, pero igual si terminan antes me avisan. Y en el WhatsApp group voy a enviar la imagen para que la puedan ver todos al mismo tiempo. Okay, I will see you in the rooms.
Ok. En la primera, ¿les parece si comenzamos?
Sí, sí, sí.
Vaya,
Sí.
en esa será little o. Little b o.
La primera.
Ujú.
Vaya, según entendí yo, on es de transporte, in es no sé, espérame, estoy viendo las imágenes porque yo les tomé captura.
Está bien, está
Eh,
bien.
eh, in closet, please. Mm,
Ujú.
Office, in the house, in the room. In, ¿de qué será? ¿Ustedes tienen alguna idea de qué podrá ser in?
Y dijo ella que
Ajá.
era dentro, dentro. On, sobre. Y at para un lugar específico. Entonces, me imagino.
Repetímelo, porfa.
In dijo
Ujú,
que era dentro. On
ujú,
era sobre. Y
ujú.
ese at dijo que era para un lugar específico. O sea, un...
Una dirección.
Exacto, exacto.
Vale. La primera dice, what was weird.
What was there on the radio? ¿Será eso? On, sobre,
Pero ¿a qué se quiere referir?
sobre. Sobre como que el radio está sobre algo o será in, dentro.
No, on sería porque si
Sí,
está
sería
dentro.
on. Sí, sería on.
Ajá.
¿Verdad que sí?
Sí.
Vaya, pero y eso no lo vamos a marcar, solo vamos a como a hablar, ¿verdad? Porque no hay dónde.
No, no hay dónde, creo que solo la imagen mandó.
Ajá, vaya.
Vale.
En la del bus.
Solo dice, there is a lamp, the room,
Ujú.
in the room. Oh no, teacher, I have a question.
Tell me.
En la oración de la lámpara
Mhm.
sería in, porque
Yes,
no, ok,
because we are using the room.
ok.
Okay.
Just focus on the places, okay? Don't try to understand everything. Just focus on the places.
Ok.
They have a house
Lugar específico
on,
porque es de
on
montaña.
the
On the mountain.
No sé si estamos viendo la misma.
ajá, que
La que dice de Iron Room, My House.
creo que es la.
No es-
Ya, sí. Ajá, esa
Ajá.
creo. There are many rooms.
No,
Sí,
pero
yo creo que
sí,
esa sí
sí
es
es in.
in.
Esa sería in. Ajá. La otra sería
La lámpara creo que también sería in porque ajá, está
in.
dentro de la habitación.
Did you finish, Francisco and Herman?
No, I don't finish.
Are you working together or alone?
This moment, I alone.
Why? Francisco is not in the room. Francisco, are you in the class?
Sorry. Um, yes. Tengo problemas, perdón, de internet.
Okay, no problem. Are you helping Germán with the activity? ¿Está trabajando con Germán en la actividad?
Oh, no. No, no.
Ok, recuerde que la idea de estar en los rooms es que puedan trabajar juntos para que puedan
Ah,
ayudarse
ok.
por si hay algo que no está claro.
Ah, ok.
Ok, aún tenemos
Ok.
unos minutos para que puedan tratar de avanzar juntos o para que Germán le comparta cómo va él, para que puedan ayudarse.
Ok. Yes. Ah, hello.
Hello.
Ah,
Porque él dice que la vio en el autobús
En
de
el
la escuela.
autobús escolar, dice.
Específico.
Ah,
Ajá,
entonces
en un
habla
lugar
de un lugar
Entonces,
específico. Es at.
Ay,
va, y quiero ver, la tercera es
They are
a
the
my,
runs my house.
es como algunas habitaciones o algunos cuartos,
Ajá,
algo así.
es
algo
sí.
así,
Es
pero
como
habla,
hay como de que tiene algunas habitaciones en su cuarto. Algo así, no sé. Creo, no estoy segura.
espérame, ahorita,
There are many. What is money? Solo eso no entiendo.
ahorita vemos qué
Mm,
significa. Ani.
Mani, creo que es como algunas cosas.
Muchos,
Algo así, como
Ah,
algo.
entonces sí dice que
muchos.
tiene
Ah, pues sí, ajá, hay muchas habitaciones en mi
habitaciones.
casa, ¿ok?
Creo que
Es
sería
in,
no. Ay, no sé, porque sí es un lugar específico,
pero está hablando
pero
de
de un
los
lugar.
cuartos.
Ajá, entonces, bueno, coloquémosle
Ah, sí, es at.
in.
No, at
Es que
porque
no sé. Es que es
está
muy
diciendo
específico, pero también habla de un lugar cerrado o abierto, que es lo que me
Sí,
eso,
sí,
explico.
de un
pero,
lugar cerrado.
pero nos está contando que tiene muchas habitaciones dentro de su casa.
Ah,
No sé,
vaya,
para mí
adentro de la
es,
casa.
Por
pero
eso
no.
sería mejor in.
Bueno, pongamos in entonces.
A ver, el
Pero
otro.
mi papá ya se durmió. Porque él iba a
There is
preguntar.
lamp. O
Vaya,
lamp,
esa.
no sé
There
pronunciar
is
eso.
lab. Ese es
Ah,
in the room.
espere. ¿Cuál?
¿De
Ah,
La,
cuál?
la, la
el
lámpara
de la
porque está
lámpara.
dentro, ajá, dentro de la
Mm,
habitación. Es in, dentro.
Entonces la casa estamos hablando que es at, por ser algo específico. No sería in.
Creo que
No,
sería on,
la casa
porque
para mí,
ujú.
sorry, la casa para mí es at, pero ustedes dos dicen que lo dejan como in, entonces dejémoslo in, pues. Y para mí la otra, there is
Ya veo,
lab
va saliendo,
in the
ya veo, va
room.
saliendo mal y nos va a decir, se lo dije.
No, no, para nada, ahí yo tampoco estoy seguro, pues solo deduzco de esa manera.
Una
Vaya,
deducción.
eh, ajá. Y
Ay,
there is lab
espérense,
in the
ustedes
room.
van manchando lo que vamos haciendo.
Solamente anotando la respuesta y marcando el número. O sea, número
Ay,
1,
yo no,
número 2,
espérense, yo no lo estaba haciendo. La primera que dijimos que era,
at. También la número 2,
ay, espérense, ya la regué. La
At,
número uno
at,
es
at,
at,
at, in,
relajado,
y no,
espérenme que
at,
la número uno es at, la número dos es at, la tercera dijimos que in, ¿verdad?
sí,
Y la
sí,
y la
cuarta dijimos que at.
at. Yo noté at.
Vaya,
La
la
número
5,
3,
they have a house. Ese creo que es on.
pa-
yo también creo que es on.
¿cuál?
La
La quinta,
número 5.
Vaya, la de la lámpara es in,
at.
¿verdad?
No, yo ahorita estoy ocupada. Voy a dormir mejor.
Okay, welcome back. We're just waiting for some classmates to return. Solo esperamos algunos compañeros que regresen and then we continue.
Niños, niños, niños.
Okay, welcome back everyone. I see that all of you are back now. Okay, let's continue sharing then. Let me see. So what do you have for the one with the radio? Ariana, what do you have? Okay, maybe Ariana, no. Brenda, what do you have?
In letter A.
In the radio? Not really, because it's not in the radio. Another possibility?
On.
On the radio. Excellent. Okay. What about in the case for number 2? Eduardo, what do you have?
Letter C, at.
At the school bus. Okay, could be, but remember that the bus is a transportation. So what do you use for transportation?
Bueno, entonces sería on.
On the school bus.
Pero yo entendí como si dice la vi en el bus escolar, algo así.
Yes, but bus is transportation. So if it is transportation, you use on.
Okay, thank you.
All right. What about the one with my house, Karen?
In.
Okay, excellent. And the one with the rule, Francisco?
Little C.
Okay.
Little.
Uh-huh. Okay, so it's not letter C, Francisco, because we're talking about the room, a closed space, a closed place. So what is another possibility?
Little B, perdón.
Not really,
No.
because it's not on the room.
Little A.
Excellent. In the room.
In the room.
In a closed space.
Okay.
All right, thank you. What about the other one, Jamilet? The mountain. At the mountains, okay. Because it is a place. What about the table, Michelle?
On.
On the table, excellent. What about the window? Let me see, Anna. Okay, maybe Anna, no? Brian?
No, teacher, es que no me está fallando los audios. Me está fallando el audio. Is in.
Excellent. In the window. Okay, and the last one, Brian?
Is on.
On the roof. Perfect. Okay, we got it. Okay, so remember. Oops, sorry. In, you are going to use it for closed spaces, okay? In the office, in the house, in the room, something close. Or when you are in something. For example, in this case, I have medicine in the box because it is in the box, okay? So it is an enclosed space or a place. So it can be in a box or in a house, for example. Okay, then we have the other one that it is on. Okay, normally you use it for surfaces. For example, let me see. Okay, this is a box. Okay, so you can see it. We have a box and the phone is on the box. Okay, as you can see, is on. All right, so this is a way to say it. Or you can also use it for transportation, on the bus, on the boat, on the plane. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, somebody was going to say something. Alguien iba a hacer una pregunta. I don't know, who was it?
Yo tengo una consulta. Quiere decir que on se refiere a que está encima de algo. Ah, ok.
When it is a surface, but on the transportation is just that you are specifically on the bus, for example, or on a plane, on the taxi.
Okay.
Transportation. And then we have at, that it is for very specific places or addresses. That is why we say at school, at work, at university, because they are specific places. Or also in addresses. For example, you say at 734 Oxford Street. Address. At 123 Avenida Olímpica. At 641 Manuel Enrique Araujo Street. Okay, so with addresses as well. So you use it for specific places or addresses. Okay, so now that we had the review, I'm going to share this link with you so you can practice. Just give me a second. It's not opening. Give me a second. Okay, for example, in this case, we have the everything is the best option here, in, on, or at.
On.
But this is a specific place.
At.
At the airport. It is very slow right now. Okay, what about this one? Canada.
At.
At Canada? Does everyone agree?
In.
In.
Okay, because remember, according to the information that we had in the final in Canada, in El Salvador, in the United States, in Colombia, for all of the countries is always in.
Pero, ¿y ahí por qué si está hablando de un lugar específico?
Yes, but it is a country. I mentioned that at the beginning. For countries, you use in.
Ah, se omite cuando es country.
Yes, you say in.
Thank you.
All right. Now here I have 155 Grove Street.
At.
This is an
At.
address. Excellent. So we say at. California.
In.
Okay,
In.
because it is a city. Excellent. So countries and cities are always in. In California, in Bogota, in, I don't know, another city. In New York, in San Salvador. Okay, Main Avenue.
At.
At. Mm,
Close.
on.
Because it is a street or an avenue. Excellent. Streets and avenues are always on. On Avenida Olímpica, on Manuel Enrique Araujo.
Ok,
On.
in es para ciudades y países.
Yes. On is for avenues and streets. Okay, here we have school.
At.
At, excellent.
At.
That is very specific.
Tengo una duda.
Yes.
Cuando mencionaban como una dirección exacta, por ejemplo, que decían 1, 3 y así, ahí es con at, ¿verdad? Porque es una dirección.
Yes.
Gracias.
Okay. What about the first floor?
In.
On.
Because it is like the floor where you walk, so it is on the floor. So in this case, it's on the first floor because you walk on the floor.
Okay.
And we have Atlantic City.
In. In.
In.
Excellent. Okay, so review. Countries and cities, you also use in. In San Salvador, in El Salvador, in La Libertad, in, I don't know,
Canada.
Jutla. Okay, in. Cities and countries. In Canada, okay? If you want to talk about addresses, for example, 123 Oxford Street, that is going to be at, because it is an address. At Oxford Street. At 123 Oxford Street, I'm sorry. At 745 Manuel Enrique Araujo Street. At 542 Olímpica Avenue. Okay, so you use at when you are talking about address, right? Or specific places, at school, at work, at university, more specific. On is specifically only for avenues and for streets. So you say on Oxford Street, on Manuel Enrique Araujo Street, on Boulevard Universitario, on Boulevard Constitución, on. Okay, so whenever you mention avenues or streets, you use on. And of course, on is also for places. For example, on the table, on the chair, on the desk, on the wall. Okay, so also different surface. And transportation, on the bus, on the plane, on the taxi. Okay, because you are on those things. Let me see any other. I think those were it. Questions? Brian, you had a question?
Solo le quería preguntar que cuando es un lugar específico se ocupa at.
Yes.
Como un hospital, una escuela, una empresa, siempre se ocupa at para lugar específico, dirección, cosas así.
Ajá. For example, at Hospital Rosales.
Ujú, ujú,
At Industrias Topaz. Because
ujú,
it is specific. Mhm.
ujú. Thank you.
All right. Any other question before we go? Okay, cool. I'm going to say this in Spanish. Al final del documento del PDF tienen los 3 enlaces. A mí no me abrieron ahorita, pero ya voy a revisar qué fue lo que pasó. Pero cuando ustedes los abran, sí les van a aparecer los 3 enlaces. Entonces ahí pueden practicar. El primero es el que acabamos de hacer ahorita. Los otros 2 son actividades extra para que puedan seguir practicando. Pero recuerden que también tienen la información de la plataforma para que siempre sigan revisando todo sobre los prepositions of place, okay? So, thank you very much, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.
Thank you,
Bye.
Thank
teacher.
you.
buenas
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.